What's going on, guys? It is Sneed from Sneed Mobile Tech, and welcome back to the Sneed Mobile Tech YouTube channel. A lot actually happened on Friday and over the weekend as it pertains to the Sprint and T-Mobile merger, and I just want to make sure that I get these updates out so that everybody kind of is up on everything that has been happening, keep you up to date. So the first piece of news is actually coming from Reuters. This is a report that they put out, I want to say either Friday or Saturday. So the STS Media Group, which is a prepaid wireless carrier, they're a provider that is prepping itself to get in on the Boost bidding. So the divestiture of Boost as part of the concessions put forth by the FCC and the DOJ, and how the procedure for the merger is going through. There's going to be some bidding for the Boost portion of the Sprint network. So the company STS Media Group does own and operate Freedom Pop, and they're going to be preparing to partner with other companies or private equity groups. I think specifically facilities-based buyers. So no disclosure exactly on Freedom Pop's value and how much they're going to be selling this portion of the company, but we are hearing it is in the high eight figures, so maybe close to about 95 to $100 million. So not really huge news, but it is a piece that lets us know exactly who's going to be getting in on the bidding. We also hear rumor and speculation about Peter Adderton, who has voiced his potential in the bidding process. Q-Link Wireless is also rumored to be involved. Amazon has been a company that has been floated around quite a bit. And then Dish and other cable companies could potentially be involved here. Although I think Dish and DirecTV now potentially being in merger talks for a satellite conglomerate probably would get them out of the running for the bidding for Boost. So the divestiture of Boost has a 120-day closing component to it once the merger has been approved officially from the DOJ and the FCC. So we would probably get some pretty fast and swift action once the merger is approved from the DOJ and the FCC. In other news, Peter Adderton has met with the DOJ officially. These are meetings that are considered to be private. The meetings took place on Friday, June 6th, and I think the premise of the meetings was just to kind of discuss what the new fourth national carrier needs to look like, what type of systems have to be in place, how it can be created, steps and requirements for the how-to of that new network. And I think a lot of what Peter Adderton has voiced previously, he has talked about how Boost needs a lucrative agreement on the new T-Mobile network, possibly some spectrum holdings involved here as well. So those meetings are ongoing, and who knows, maybe we could get word by the end of the week how this is going to be done. But something tells me the matters of this particular meeting are going to remain private, and we'll never actually know exactly the specifics on it. But it is good to see that we kind of know what is happening in terms of the meetings and who is meeting with the DOJ. And the last little piece to add to kind of close things off is an FCC commissioner by the name of Jessica Rosenworcel, I hope I said that correctly, has made some public criticisms on the approach that some FCC members have taken on the T-Mobile and Sprint merger. So some quotes from her release. She has serious doubts on the merger. Her quote is, "I've never seen a transaction like this." She is uncomfortable with the FCC's review thus far, and she has a problem with how the FCC has publicly already voted on it. Even though it hasn't been official, it has become very, very public. So she has cited a lack of analysis, investigation, and study on the matter, and she's aggravated with the public statements and the press releases on the merger. So it sounds to me like she's wanting to take more of the approach that these are private matters that are in the best interest of the public people, and it needs to remain private during the analysis process. And the FCC has been very forthcoming on details, and looks like she wants those things to remain private. And news releases don't have to come out every time that something is said or agreed upon within the internal side of the FCC. So she appears to be frustrated. I'm sure she kind of wants it more private, and that's kind of what we see from that report. So you guys go ahead and give me your thoughts and opinions on any of the stories that I covered in today's video. Any agreements, disagreements, or your comments, thoughts, and opinions are very welcome. So go ahead and drop me a line in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say so I can get the pulse of the people. And up and coming, we have the John Leisure message to the haters reaction video. The last video I did get more than 100 likes, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. So make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I do upload new videos. So big shout out to the Discord server. Big shout out to the patrons over on the Patreon side. If you'd like to get more involved with the community there, I'll put links in the description box below. Also in the description box, I'll put links to today's articles for reference. And if you'd like to support Sneed Mobile Tech Production here on the YouTube channel, there's a link in the description as well for a PayPal link if you'd like to support production here on the channel. So much appreciated for those considerations. I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for taking time to watch. This is Sneed from Sneed Mobile Tech, and I will see you guys on the next video.